Most people feel safe when their bottom blood pressure number looks normal. I hear it all the time. At least the lower one is fine. But after 20 years in cardiac surgery, I can tell you that belief has put many people on my operating table. After age 60, the number you're ignoring is often the one that matters most, and trusting the wrong number can quietly increase your risk without any warning signs. What's your last blood pressure reading? Comment below. Blood pressure after 60 is a completely different game. The same numbers that seemed harmless at 45 can become dangerous at 65. Your body doesn't handle pressure the same way anymore. As your cardiovascular system ages, the risks change too. What once felt normal can now quietly increase your chances of serious health problems. When you check your blood pressure, you see two numbers. The top number, called systolic, measures the force when your heart pushes blood through your arteries. The bottom number, diastolic, reflects the pressure when your heart rests between beats. For years, doctors focused more on the lower number, and for younger adults, that still matters. But after 60, this balance shifts in a way most people don't realize. As you age, your arteries go through a natural but critical change. They lose their flexibility and become stiffer over time. Imagine a soft, flexible hose turning into a rigid pipe after years of wear. When your heart pumps blood into stiff arteries, the pressure has nowhere to go. Instead of being absorbed, it bounces back, causing your systolic number to rise sharply. Meanwhile, your diastolic number may stay the same or even decrease. This creates a dangerous illusion of safety. Many people see a normal bottom number and assume everything is fine, not realizing that the real problem is happening in the top number. Here's where things get dangerous. You can have a high top number and a perfectly normal bottom number and still be at serious risk. This condition is called isolated systolic hypertension, and it's one of the most overlooked threats after 60. Most people feel fine, no symptoms, nothing alarming, so they ignore it. But the data is clear. Every 10-point increase above 140 inches, your systolic pressure raises your risk of heart attack and stroke by about 20%. Think about that. You could feel completely okay while your risk is quietly climbing in the background. That normal bottom number isn't protecting you. It's masking the real danger. This is the part most people never see coming. High systolic pressure doesn't just affect your heart. It slowly damages your brain. Every single heartbeat at 150 or 160 sends tiny shocks into the smallest blood vessels in your brain. You won't feel it. There's no pain, no warning. But over time, those vessels begin to break down, close off, or leak. Small areas of your brain start dying silently. Then one day, it shows up as memory loss, confusion, or even a stroke. And here's the terrifying truth. Many cases diagnosed as Alzheimer's are actually caused by this kind of hidden vascular damage. This isn't just about living longer. It's about whether you stay mentally present or slowly disappear. EN to 110 words. And it doesn't stop at your brain. High systolic pressure is damaging your entire body right now. Your heart is forced to work harder with every beat, slowly thickening until it begins to fail. Your kidneys filtering your blood every day are silently losing function. Your eyes? Those tiny vessels can break down, leading to permanent vision loss. The most dangerous part is you won't feel any of this happening. No pain, no warning, just silent damage building for years. How long has your top number been above 130? Be honest, comment below. So what should your number actually be? For adults over 65, the target is now below 130 systolic, not 140. This shift came after large clinical trials showed something undeniable. Lower systolic pressure significantly reduces heart attacks, strokes, and even death. For years, higher numbers were considered normal with age. That thinking has changed. Today, the evidence is clear. Getting your top number down isn't optional. It's one of the most powerful ways to protect your future health. Now here's the good news. You can start lowering your systolic pressure this week without medication. First, reduce sodium. After 60, your body handles salt poorly, so even small amounts can spike your pressure. Second, lose excess weight. Every 10 pounds can raise your systolic by up to 5 points. Third, move your body. Just 30 minutes of walking, cycling, or swimming 5 days a week can significantly improve your numbers. And finally, manage stress. Chronic stress keeps your pressure elevated all day long. Simple habits like deep breathing, meditation, or time in nature can make a measurable difference. Stack these four habits together, and you could lower your systolic by 15 to 20 points. That's not small, that's life-changing. Let's address something important. Many people believe that needing blood pressure medication means they've failed, that if they just tried harder, they wouldn't need it. That belief is dangerous. After 60, arterial stiffness is a biological reality. It cannot be fully reversed. Lifestyle changes help, but for many people, they're not enough on their own. Medication isn't weakness. It's precision support for your body. These drugs are well studied and proven to reduce the risk of stroke, heart attack, and kidney disease. Ignoring them because of pride or fear can cost you years of healthy life. The smartest decision isn't avoiding medication. It's using every tool available to protect yourself. There is one tool that can completely change how you understand your health, and almost no one uses it properly. It's not a new drug. It's not a special diet. It's something simple: measuring your blood pressure at home, consistently. Most people rely entirely on the reading they get at the doctor's office. But here's the problem. That number is often not your real number. There's something called white coat hypertension. Just being in a medical setting, sitting in that chair, waiting for the result, can raise your systolic pressure. Your doctor might see 145, but at home, you're actually at 130. Sounds harmless, right? It's not. Because the opposite also happens, and it's far more dangerous. It's called masked hypertension. Your readings look normal at the clinic. You leave feeling reassured. But at home, in your real daily life, after your morning coffee, during stress, late in the evening, your systolic is quietly running at 150, 155 every single day. No one sees it, no one treats it, and the damage continues. This is how people end up shocked by a diagnosis they never saw coming. A stroke, heart failure, kidney damage. Not because it happened suddenly, but because it was happening silently, unmeasured, for years. So here's the shift. Stop guessing. Start measuring reality. Get a validated upper arm blood pressure monitor, not a wrist device. Sit quietly for 5 minutes before you measure. Take 2 readings, 1 minute apart. Do it in the morning and again in the evening, at the same time each day. Then write it down. Every single number. This habit takes less than 5 minutes, but what it gives you is something incredibly powerful: the truth. Because your arteries don't care what your number was at the clinic last month. They respond to what your pressure is doing every single day. And once you see your real pattern, once you understand what's actually happening inside your body, you stop reacting blindly. You start making informed decisions. That's when things change. Let's bring this back to what truly matters. After everything we've covered, I want you to remember one thing above all else. After 60, your systolic pressure. The top number is the one that matters most. A high top number with a normal bottom number is not good news. It's not balance. It's a warning. And the danger is not loud. It doesn't come with pain or obvious symptoms. It builds quietly. Day after day, year after year, inside your brain, your heart, your kidneys, your eyes, until one day, something changes. Maybe it's a stroke. Maybe it's heart failure. Maybe it's memory loss that never fully comes back. And by the time it shows itself, the damage has already been done. But here's the part that matters. You are not powerless. You can act now. Not next month. Not after your next doctor's visit. This week. Start with one simple step. Measure your blood pressure at home, twice a day, for the next 7 days, morning and evening. Write every number down. That's it. Because those 7 days can tell you more about your health than years of occasional checkups. They show you patterns. They reveal what's really happening when no one is watching. And once you know your real numbers, you can have the right conversation. You can make the right decisions. You can protect what matters most. Because this isn't just about living longer. It's about how you live. It's about being present at the dinner table, remembering conversations, laughing at the same stories, recognizing the faces you love. It's about not slowly disappearing while your body is still here. So if this message made you pause, if it made you think about your own health or someone you care about, don't ignore that feeling. Take action. and share this with someone you love. Because sometimes the smallest awareness creates the biggest change.